Hey guys, I'm Uyang,
And I'm Jason.
and today we're here to showcase a new Aurora Armory deck.
Yes, and I'll be playing Aurora, my favorite fab hero of all time.
And I'll be on Azalea, Ace in the Hole.
So my game plan with Aurora is to completely overwhelm my opponent with my breakpoints and attack reactions, instants, and hero ability is a very good sidestep. You can actually just use your hero ability, make an embodiment of lightning, set up for the next turn, and they've still got cards in hand they can't use.
So Jason's going to be coming out with the dates fast, so my game plan is to hit him with a powerful dominated arrow that's going to slow him down so he can't do what he wants to do. I'm going to be disrupting, and hopefully I'll be chaining disruption after disruption so Jason can't deploy his game plan.
If you want to learn the basics of how to play Aurora, check out the first track Learn to Play video.
If you want to learn a little more about how Azalea plays, feel free to check out the deck tech in the previous Azalea Armory deck battle, which we will link in the description below.
Some of you might have already been playing with the first strike Aurora decks. This Armory deck is actually a great way to move into Classic Constructed and see the full power of Aurora. This Armory deck does have a lot of new cards, so I'll be running through how they work now. So the Aurora Armory deck comes with some great new equipment. Cap of Quick Thinking, Shock Frock, Zap Clappers, and Starlight Striders. Now these equipment are awesome for utilizing Aurora's game plan. Shock Frock is extremely cool. It's battle on 1 and it's action destroy this, gain a resource. Activate this only if you've played a lightning card this turn. Now this is an awesome card to combo with Arc Lightning because you might not have a blue in hand, but you can still pop this to gain a resource and deal 1 arcane damage to your opponent from Arc Lightning, and then you can even swing with Starfall once you've activated this. Cap of Quick Thinking is awesome because it sometimes debricks your hands. Sometimes you have a lot of instants, you need a cycle. This can prevent 1 damage and draw you a new card by discarding the instant card. Now Zap Clappers and Starlight Striders, these cards work very well together and they're awesome. Zap Clappers blocks for 2, Starlight Striders blocks for 1, and both of them, when you defend with them, you can reveal an instant card from your hand. The Zap Clappers will deal 1 arcane damage to your opponent, and the Starlight Striders will create an embodiment of lightning. Now there are some new action cards that are definitely upgrades that go in your deck. Now Skyward Serenade and Skizik are a combo in themselves, where Skyward Serenade is a modal card that can create an embodiment of lightning. Search your deck for a Skizik, banish it, and shuffle. You can play it this turn, and your next attack this turn gets +1. Now this is very handy for just essentially tutoring up a Skizik, attacking for 4 with Go Again, and this is just turns into a 0/4. If you already have an embodiment of lightning, you can actually choose the +1 power mode. Your Skizik attacks for 5 instead now. It's pretty good. And this is Skizik, it's just a 0/3 attack with 3 defense, and it says if this has Go Again, it gets +1. Now Run in the Stars is probably what people are the most excited about. This is a card that combos extremely well with Arc Lightning, and the reason for that is it says create an embodiment of lightning token. If you've dealt arcane damage this turn, draw a card. Now it's very, very powerful because if you play Arc Lightning and your opponent takes the 1 arcane damage, you can play this to just draw a card and make an embodiment. Typically, you would want to save the Go Again that Arc Lightning grants to an attack action, for example, but this is actually just like an intermediary step, and you get the Go Again on your attack action anyway, except you just get to deal 1 more arcane damage to your opponent. So this Armory deck is sick. It has some awesome staple cards, such as this guy, one of the best cards in Aurora, probably the best card in Aurora, and it has pretty much everything you need to get started with Aurora. So if you ever wanted to start with a hero, but you didn't want to bother looking for all of the cards to piece them together, this is an awesome way to get into it. So Jason, if you're ready, Yeah.
let's take it to the mat.
All right, let's go. Odd or even?
Evens. God, of course.
I'll start.
Oh, of course. Must be nice.
Good stuff.
Looking a little nervous there, Jason.
No, this is just an interesting hand.
Is it because you've possibly lost 3 times to me in a row on string?
I don't know what you're talking about. Flittering Charge for 4. And this says, if you've played an instant card this chain link, this gets Go Again. But it does not have Go Again currently.
Is it a lightning press?
I don't think I have any instants in this deck, man.
If you lightning press here, I also get juiced. I think I have to block 5. I can get blown out. Here's a block for 5.
Okay.
Lightning press me.
I'll pitch 2 reds to activate Aurora's hero ability, which says once per turn instant, 2 resources. Create an embodiment of lightning token. Activate this only if you've played a lightning card this turn. And this is my lightning card, so got him.
All right, saved.
Signal pass.
Saved. I'm gonna activate Death Dealer, which says once per turn action, pay 1, paying 1. If you have no cards in your arsenal, put an arrow from your hand face up into your arsenal.
Okay.
If you do, draw a card. Put this arrow in here,
Okay.
which allows me to draw a card.
Uh-huh.
I have 2 floating.
Yes.
This is where the fun begins. Scout the periphery. It says look at the top card of target hero's deck. I choose myself.
Okay.
The next attack action card you play from your arsenal gets +3.
Seems fine.
I want to line up pretty cool card here ideally. Oh. A little bit suboptimal, but we make do. Here is Infecting Shot for 8, and this says if this has an aim counter, it gets +1. It doesn't. And when this hits a hero, create a Blood Rot Pox token under their control.
Great.
Would you like to take 8?
I'll actually block for 1.
Block for 1.
I'm going to block for 1 with my Shock Frock, which is Battle Worn 1.
Sounds like he's gonna pop off. All right, take 7. No reactions.
Frog.
Here's a Bloodrot Pox, which says at the beginning of your end phase, destroy Bloodrot Pox. Then it deals 2 damage to you unless you pay 3. So
Great.
here you are.
Perfect.
Perfect. Like, that was a decent amount of damage, but that is not ideal because I didn't disrupt him, and he is going to punish me for it.
I will play Arcanic Shockwave, fusing with Sizzle. Now this says Lightning Fusion. When this attacks, if it was fused, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. So coming at you for 1 arcane and 4 physical with Go Again from the embodiment of lightning, fusing with a Sizzle. So here I attack with an Arcanic Shockwave first, and the reason for that, even though I have an Arc Lightning in my hand, is because I want to bait him into taking the 1 arcane damage, because in my hand I have a card called Written in the Stars. I don't want him to pitch a blue to prevent the arcane from Arc Lightning. I want to kind of bait him into thinking I'm just doing 1 arcane this turn, so my Written in the Stars is online.
I'm going to say I'll take the 1 arcane.
Yep.
Yoink. And then for the attack, ranges do not block too well. I'm going to say no blocks.
Sure, take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You've taken 1 arcane damage, you fool.
Oh no. Okay.
I play Arc Lightning.
Wait, what? Arc Lightning? That wasn't the first card? Okay, alright.
This is an Aurora specialization, and it says whenever you go again this turn, deal 1 arcane damage to any target. The next action card you play this turn gets Go Again, and it has Go Again itself, so it's paying for 1. And it wasn't the first action because what I explained.
Question is, do I want to prevent this arcane? Will I get more out of this here? It doesn't matter. So I'm going to say no blocks on the arcane. Take one.
An attack? I think you mean Written in the Stars. This is a cool
I actually
new card.
didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Shut up. This is a cool new card from the Aurora Armory deck, which says create an embodiment of lightning token. If you've dealt arcane damage this turn, draw a card.
Oh my god.
Now this does not have Go Again itself, but Arc Lightning actually gives the next action card you play Go Again. So we'll give this Go Again, and you'll be taking 1 from the Go Again.
Oh, it has to go again. Yep, take 1.
Excellent card to draw.
Please stop.
Ow. I'll play a Sizzle, and this says your next lightning or elemental attack this turn gets +3 with Go Again, so
my god.
take another 1.
Oh my god.
And then I will play Static Shock, and this says Lightning Flow. When this hits a hero, if you've played a lightning card this turn, deal 1 arcane damage to them, and it attacks for 4. And it's getting bumped by Sizzle, even though it's not a lightning card, it does say elemental attack as well. This is an elemental attack, so it's coming in for 7 with Go Again from the embodiment of lightning, and it will deal 1 damage on hit.
This is terrifying. Spooky thing is that it has Go Again. So the on hit will deal 1 extra arcane damage to me, which is something I want to prevent. But I also need to be wary of Snatch. I have to block this, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna block 6, 7.
Okay, take 1 arcane from Arc Lightning.
Yep, take 1.
And then I will activate my chest, which I blocked with Shock Frock. And this says action, destroy this, gain 1 resource, activate this only if you've played a lightning card this turn. Go Again. So this has Go Again, and we'll be capitalizing on Arc Lightning this turn to activate this. So you'll be getting pinged for 1.
Oh my god. All right. Yep.
And then I will attack with Starfall, which is my weapon, which says once per turn action, pay 1, attack. If you've played a lightning card this turn, this card's attacks get +1 and Go Again. So we're really pushing Arc Lightning damage here. So 2 and then 1 arcane.
Is this your last attack?
There's a card in my arsenal.
All right, I'll take 2.
Yep.
And then I'll take 1 arcane.
Okay. And I will attack with just a lightning strike.
Oh, okay.
And it says if this was played from Arsenal, it gets Go Again. So I'm leveraging Arc Lightning again, attacking for 4 with Go Again. I don't have anything else to do on this turn, but pushing 1 damage is pretty good. So I'll attack for 4 and it will be doing 1 arcane as well.
This is a lot of damage, but the good thing is it's not a snatch, so there's no like draw on hit, but it is 5 damage. I gotta keep these. I can't. Blocking with these is so I'm gonna say no blocks. I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 physical, and then I'll take 1 arcane damage.
Yep. Cool. Great. Nice, conservative turn there. End of my turn, I will be taking 2 from the Bloodrot Pox because I cannot pay 3 for it. Congratulations.
Nice. So we took a lot, hurt a lot. Let's just throw an efficient turn back. Unfortunately, it's not as disruptive as I would like, but it is something, so it'll have to do. And play Lace with Inertia.
Yes.
This is my next arrow attack, it's +3. When it hits a hero, create an Inertia.
Okay.
I'll play Lace with Bloodrot, which gives it +3. And then when it hits a hero, create a Bloodrot Pox.
Okay.
Now when I activate, Hidden agenda.
Oh, losing your AB.
Yup. You know what? I had the AV that last turn. You did a buttload of arcane damage. I was like, you know what? I don't want to pitch to prevent it. So you know what? I'm going to get rid of my one and only arcane barrier.
Righty.
So it says turn a face down arrow in your arsenal face up, and I gain 1 resource.
Sleep dart.
At the beginning of the end phase, destroy this. So
no.
I'm about to be defenses down on arcane damage, but I think this is what I need to do to get ahead on tempo. So here is Sleep Dart 4, 5, 8, 11. And this says when this hits a hero, they lose all hero card abilities until the end of their next turn. 11 damage.
It's alright.
Blank your hero, give you a blood rot, give you inertia.
11's fine. I don't need my hero ability.
That was really fast. That was a really snap decision.
Taking 11.
I am concerned. Okay, so on hit, I will give you inertia.
Yes, I am inert.
I will give you a blood rot.
Yes.
And I will also blank your hero text.
Oh no. What am I gonna do?
All right, pass turn.
I guess I'll start by playing Skyward Serenade.
Okay, as long as it's not a
Another Arc Lightning.
Arc Lightning. Yep.
Now this is a very cool card from the new Armory deck, which says choose to create an embodiment of lightning token. Search your deck for a Skizik, banish it, and then shuffle. You may play it this turn, and your next attack this turn gets +1, and it has natural go again on it. So the modes I will be choosing are create an embodiment of lightning token and search my deck for a Skizik. So I will be searching for this Skizik, and it gets banished and I can play it this turn. And I guess I don't need my hero ability. I'll come in with Skizik. And the embodiment of lightning is going to give it go again, and it says if this has go again, it has +1. And so it'll be 3 +1, so it'll be coming in for 4 go again. Pretty sick.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand. No blocks.
No blocks.
All right, take 4, friend.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will close the combat chain.
Yep.
And I will play another Skyward Serenade. And I will search for another Skizik and make an embodiment of lightning.
Must be nice.
It's okay. Bang. And I will do the same thing again. Attack for 4 with go again.
Alrighty. And I guess I'll do the same thing again. No blocks.
Sure. Now, there's one play that you're afraid of. And
Don't snatch me.
Electrostatic Discharge. The next attack action card you play this turn with cost 1 or less gets +3 power. And it's a snatch.
Okay.
It's a snatch for 7.
I am in so much trouble.
You can let it hit, man. I'm a nerd. I'm a noble gas.
You're right. Was it an NCAA Science Level 2 reference?
I took Cambridge, actually.
Oh, you took Cambridge. Oh, wow. That makes you better than me, right?
Didn't need that to be better than you.
NCAA fanboys out there. We love the New Zealand education system. And I guess you can't make an embodiment of lightning because your hero text is blanked off the one card.
Just take 7.
I am in a very difficult situation. I could try block and try prolong the game so that I can find better cards to disrupt them. However, my cards do not block very well. Each of my cards block 2, and on average, Jason's cards attack for 4. So if I keep up that kind of blocking race, I'm going to be losing by a lot. I think I simply have to take all this damage and try throw something very disruptive back in the hopes that it'll keep me alive.
I think I have to do it. I'm far too behind. If I block now, I'm going to lose just by blocking. My offense is my defense. No blocks.
Okay. Draw. Damn, so unlucky. Inertia will trigger, Blood Rot will trigger. I'll take 2. This will go to the bottom, and I will end my turn.
Okay, so he doesn't have an arsenal, which is good, but I don't have arcane barrier. So I need to make something happen, and I need to make it happen fast. So pitch 2, Death Dealer.
Yes.
Load Stone Rain.
Okay.
Have 1 floating. Death Dealer draws me a card.
He's gonna stone me.
Please, please, please. Pre-pump. Good things do happen to good people. Here is Lace with Blood Rot, +3.
Lucky dog.
Blood Rot Pox. Here's Lace with Frailty, +3. Next attack gives you Frailty. And then read the glide path. So we got step 1, and now I need a sick arrow. I need a sick arrow right here so that I can slow Jason down. If this is red in the ledger, something along those lines, just be an arrow.
Red in the ledger's gonna get me.
Just be an arrow. Just be an arrow.
That's not a red in the ledger face.
I got an arrow, but it's not a good arrow. This doesn't have an aim counter. The only thing I can do is Azalea.
Okay.
Right, this goes to the bottom.
Spire sniping.
Spire sniping.
Oh no.
At least this lets me look at the top 2 cards.
No.
So I'm going to have a look at 2 cards that could have been.
Oh yeah, the red in the ledger.
You know what? That's actually worse. So that goes back on top. But this does have Dominate because of Azalea's ability, which is once per turn action. Put a card from your arsenal on the bottom of your deck. If you do, put the top card of your deck face up into your arsenal. If it's an arrow, it gets Dominate, which is what I just did. And this has Dominate. So here is 7, 10, 13 Dominate.
Ooh.
Frailty and Blood Rot on hit.
Okay, I'll defend for 3.
Oh god.
With my Zap Clappers and Starlight Striders. So Zap Clappers says, when this defends, you may reveal an instant card from your hand. If you do, deal 1 arcane damage to the attacking hero.
Don't do it.
So I will show you this Electrostatic Discharge and deal 1 arcane damage to you.
Ow.
And then Starlight Striders says, when this defends, you may reveal an instant card from your hand. If you do, create an embodiment of lightning token. So I will do that as well. And I can prevent damage with Cap of Quick Thinking here, which says instant destroy this. If you would be dealt damage by a source an opponent controls this turn, you may discard an instant card to prevent 1 of that damage and draw a card. This is a pretty good instant card. I don't really want to discard this, so I'm not going to use it here. I think if I get put down to a very low life total, I'll consider using it. So maybe next turn, but this is pretty good here, so I'll keep this. So I'll be blocking 3 on your
7, 10, 13.
All right, take 10.
All right. So on hit, I give you a Blood Rot.
Yes.
And I give you a Frailty as well, which says attack action cards played from Arsenal and weapon attacks have -1.
That's good. Wasn't planning on playing any of those.
All right.
So
I'm
now-
on 6. Please don't kill me.
I will play Skyward Serenade. I'm going to choose to not create an embodiment of lightning token because I already have one. So I'm going to search my deck for a Skizik, banish it, shuffle. I can play it this turn. And then also my next attack this turn gets +1. So
Oh my
modal
God.
cards are sick for this exact reason that I can just... Even if the +1 is not that relevant sometimes, in situations like this where I kind of wanted to block with my boots anyway and get the embodiment, this just makes it just a little bit of extra value. I'm going to attack with Skizik and it has go again, so it's going to get its inherent buff of +1. And then Skyward Serenade is also +1, so this is coming in for 5 go again. Hey, that's almost lethal.
Not like this. Block 3.
Take 2.
Take 2.
And then I will play the Electrostatic Discharge that I wanted to keep. So my next attack action with cost 1 or less will get +3, and I'll play Spark Spray. Now this is a very good card when the opponent's at low life because it says when this is defended by 1 or more cards, you may pay 1. If you do, this gets +1. So it's coming in for 4 + 3, 7 at the moment. I can pump it to 8. This is a moment that is the example of why I love Aurora so much as a deck. And it's really putting your opponent in tough positions to kind of make them keep guessing about what you could have in hand or what you could play. So the Spark Sprayer is coming in for 7, threatening 1 extra damage. Currently, in my head, I know that I have a Lightning Press, but maybe in Uhyoung's head, he's just playing around the 1 damage. So this Lightning Press here is actually going to deal a lot of damage and get him down to 1. And once he's at 1, all it takes is a little bit of Arcane or even any of my breakpoints to force 2 cards to block from him, and then that'll be the game.
I think I just have to give it to you. Here is 5, 7. Block.
He's good. I have a Lightning Press actually. So take 3. Nice.
Are you having fun, Jason?
Yep. Take 2 from Blood Rot.
I hope you are.
I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time, Uhyoung?
I'm having a time right now.
He's having a time.
This is draw 4, I guess. Pass the turn.
Now I wanted to finish him off in style, but I guess I'll just play Arc Lightning and ping you for 1 Arcane.
All right, you got me.
All right,
Good game. Good game, Jason.
It's free.
Yeah, sometimes people just draw better. And you know what? That's okay. It's a part of life. Sometimes worse players beat you, and that's just part of the game.
Aurora is extremely commanding when she's in the lead, and forcing the opponent into incorrect blocks,
Yeah.
playing around reactions and instants, getting sidestepped.
Good job, Jason.
Thanks, I'm proud of me too.
As bad as that looked, I was 1 powerful dominate away from actually clawing back.
So now that you've seen the power of the Aurora Armory deck, get out to your local game stores on March 14th to grab yourself one and blast some armories with them. Gear up for the upcoming Road to Nationals and Skirmish seasons with them.
And there's also a lot of amazing Flesh and Blood World Tour events coming up, so make sure to go onto the website, check out the next events that are close to you, and hopefully we'll see you there.